right, guys. So this race is gonna be going on right now. Like I said, it's your boy PGA Mexican. The hype is going to be coming at you this side of Metadog 1's Dog Pound Classic. But you know what? We've got just enough hype for you right here, right now, for you to be entertained. Here we go. So JanusZeal and QuikEMart are going to be side by side right here in going into Series Station. It is worth noting that the beginning stages of this run are going to be pretty steady. They're going to be pretty steady here as they both go into Ridley. So as we both know, as everyone knows here, okay, Ridley is not going to be listening to Samus here as she tries to be a hostage negotiator. Oh, God. Nope, he's gone. He's gone. Doesn't want any part of this. So both of these runners here are going to be escaping series here. Again, worth noting that both of these runners here are going to be extremely close in the beginning stages of this run. It's not going to be until about probably until we get after Crate here. All right, so QuikEMart gets out of there with a 45 as Janus gets out of there. Little trouble with the steam there. Gets out of there with a 40. So QuikEMart has got about a 5-second lead again. Both of these runs are going to be extremely close in the beginning stages here until we get to Crate. It's worth noting, so QuikEMart has a 55-49 old route run. JanusZeal's got a 59-55 old route run. So within about 4 minutes here, in a race setting, anything can happen. So both of these runners are going to be extremely close. Guys, thank you so much for spending time with us on a Sunday night. There are so many things we do in any given moment. You're choosing to spend time with myself, the runners here, the Super Metroid community. It's seriously, I can't explain how much that means to myself, to the runners, to the community. Thank you for being here. Here we go. QuikEMart is going into the parlay here. Not doing the moonfall here as Janus comes right behind. Neither going for the moonfall, going for the old school strats here. That is perfectly fine. Again, moonfall does change some of the boss fights here, so if neither runners are comfortable with how they would move with the boss fights, then that's totally okay here. Again, Janus does have a slower PB, but in a race setting, anything can happen. Neck and neck, QuikEMart getting that morph ball as Janus is not far behind. We're talking about mere seconds picking up that morph bomb. Both of them are going to alpha missiles. The first deviation in the runs are going to be coming up into the climb. We'll see what these runners choose to do in just a second here. So Janus picking them up. QuikEMart on his way out into the elevator to get back up in the climb. All right, both of these guys moving on up. Just like the Jeffersons. Neck and neck. Like I said, guys, both of these runs are going to be extremely, because QuikEMart with the solid strats coming out into the climb. That is pro moves right there, killing those space pirates here as Janus takes the slower route. QuikEMart is going for the wall climb movement here. Looks pretty solid here. Now the wall, oh, he misses it a little bit. The wall climb movement is a little faster if done optimally, but if you mess it up, it is more likely for you to waste more time falling down there. Janus doing the same exact movement up on the way up here. Neither racers going for the behemoth climb. That is okay. So doing the climb there, racers are going to be choosing either Behemoth climb or the wall climb. And it's going to come down to whatever they feel like is more comfortable for them, whatever is more consistent for them. That's pretty much this game in a nutshell. So QuikEMart getting those bombs just again, probably 10 seconds ahead of Janus here. The race is still extremely close. Let's see what QuikEMart does if he pulls off that double play here with a 5-4-3. Janus picking up those bombs. Looks like QuikEMart has got... Oh, that is a very clean bomb chorizo kill by QuikEMart. Great stuff there. Great stuff. Janus not far behind as QuikEMart goes over to one of the first things that he has to worry about, which is Alcatraz. Oh, looks like he misses it the first time as he nails it the second time. Alcatraz is one of those things where, you know what, you could practice it a bunch of times and the muscle memory sometimes just disappears from you, especially in a race setting. One of those harder things to get down. Gets it the second time, still ahead as he picks up the energy tank. Janus coming out of bombs here. A relatively quick kill on that bomb chorizo. Let's see if Janus can make up that time on that first time Alcatraz, and does. Perfect. Probably picks up about 2 to 3 seconds there. Not bad at all. Janus continuing over as QuikEMart makes his way down into Bryn. Guys, let me tell you, this race is extremely close. Janus just getting bodied by those space pirates. You can tell that that is going to be an old route run right there as QuikEMart goes into the first. Oh, he misses it a little bit. He misses the short hop right there. QuikEMart's getting a little bit trouble there as he tries to reset the room. This is the first sequence break in the game. He's got a little bit of lead here. Let's see if he nails it here, and he gets that mock ball. Missing the initial mock ball and the backup strat, but that's okay. He's still got the lead. Let's see if Janus can make up for it here. Nails it. Oh my god, guys, this race is so close here. Janus making his way up into these super missiles here. We're talking about maybe 5 seconds with QuikEMart making that mistake. So we're going to be seeing about where the runs start to deviate here, and we're going to be talking about crate for the most part. The race is pretty close here. Janus having a little bit of trouble there trying to farm. Gets nothing too. That is not the best situation there. Missing the mock ball, that is perfectly fine. QuikEMart getting the missiles and about to make their way towards charge beam. Again, we're talking about maybe 10 seconds at the most. Okay, Janus getting the bomb first and then getting those missiles. An interesting strategy there. I've never seen it, but you know what? That is fine. This is Metroid any percent on speed gaming. Guys, thank you so much for being here on this Sunday. There's so many things you can be doing in any given moment. You're choosing to spend time with myself, with these runners. I really appreciate that, and I know they do too. So do me a favor, if you have a second, follow these runners. Like and follow them, subscribe, whatever you have to do to promote them. They are giving you some quality content here as QuikEMart makes their way across the noob bridge. Missing that a little bit, taking the extra time there. Janus not far behind as QuikEMart gets into Red Tower, making their way down into Kraid's lair. Janus not far behind. Let's see if they can get that super, and they do. Perfect. Catching up a little bit on QuikEMart. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Seriously though, a big shout out to these runners. If you haven't done so, seriously follow them, give them a like, give them a follow, give them a subscribe, whatever channel or platform they are on. They're giving you quality content right here. This is an extremely close run. Thank you for being here on this Sunday night. ending your weekend. Seriously, you guys are the best. Love you guys. Here we go. All right, so QuikEMart getting into Kraid's lair, moving their way over as Janus makes their way over into Kraid's lair as well. Not far behind. We are talking about maybe 15 seconds here. The biggest time save is going to be on this quick kill on Kraid. Let's see what happens here as QuikEMart gets over into Kraid, the first boss fight in the game, as both of these guys are going into Old Route. Oh my god, Janus is extremely low on health here. Janus has to be close. Okay, Janus gets some help there. Woo! That's extremely close here. As Janus goes back for some farming, I can't say that that is an awful strategy. As QuikEMart goes into, goes for the old school. I don't know if that's old school, but it goes for the two missiles and 3 supers. Slightly faster, slightly trickier, quick kill there, and nails it. Janus needs this quick kill to stay even close to QuikEMart here. QuikEMart, that is perfectly executed quick kill here. Janus goes for... Oh, misses the kill just a little bit. That's going to be okay. QuikEMart's going to get about maybe 20-second lead here, assuming Janus can get this kill relatively soon. That is what happens with that 2 missile, 3 super strategy. It is quicker, but you know what? The margin for error is just that much smaller. So kudos to Janus for trying to go for that, but he is paying the price as QuikEMart continues out of Kraid's lair, getting that safety energy tank, maybe knowing what's going on. I can't tell if QuikEMart knows what's going on. Again, worth noting that in this any percent run, it is not illegal to search what this other person is doing. So QuikEMart could be watching the stream here. It is not a randomizer, so maybe knowing what's going on and choosing to go for the safety trap, the extra tank, I don't know if that's what he would have been doing. That's fine. QuikEMart making his way into Norfair as Janus just making his way out of Kraid's lair here, extending that lead. Again, this race is super close. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this as hype as possible, but you know what? As technical as possible too. I can't be Metadog 1, but I hope you guys are enjoying this anyways, okay? We've got 300 people at least in here. Guys, I can't explain to you how much the Super Metroid community means to every single one of us, including the runners here, including myself. So thank you again for being here. I will probably say that at least 2 to 3 more times in this run. Thank you so much for being here on a Sunday night, ending your weekend with us. Seriously, it means the world to everyone. This community can't be spoken highly enough, so thank you so much. Janus making his way over into Norfair as QuikEMart gets those high jump boots and works his way over into Business Center. Let's see what happens here. All right. So QuikEMart working his way over through Norfair is going to be making his way into Bubble Mountain as Janus makes his way over into the best item into the game, which is high jump boots. Let's see if the time save is here. Nails it. Oh, okay. Janus nails it. That is perfectly fine. QuikEMart making his way over through the lava rise. That is perfectly fine. Guys, this race is so close. So close. Again, QuikEMart has the PB by 4 minutes. So the fact that this is this close here, we're going to have to see what happens in the next boss fights. Because I feel like that's going to be where the biggest time saves are to date. QuikEMart making his way up Bubble Mountain without any difficulty, supering that, saying, hey, you know what? I can climb this. This is more like Everest, and you know what, you guys, I don't know what all the fuss is about, Boom. Janus making his way over into Business Center as QuikEMart makes his way over into that speed boost, guys. We are talking about close to maybe a minute, if that, but probably a little less. Guys, this race is super close. Janus making his way over into that lava rise as QuikEMart makes that speed booster. He's going to be making his way over into that wave beam super close into now. Let's see if he's got to probably farm here for those supers. Let's see what he does here. Oh, nailing it. Not getting any supers, though. This is one of the worst farms that I've ever seen. RNG, not happy with it. As he gets 4, that is pretty perfect there with the great damage boost coming out of that. That is just swag percent stuff right there. QuikEMart making his way over into that wave beam as Janus making his way up Bubble Mountain saying, hey, you know what? I'm not going to deal with any of your shenanigans. Let's go. Coming into the worst room of the game, QuikEMart is double chamber. I'm not going to lie, if I took a poll of the entire community, I feel like the community would not agree that this is the worst room in the game. But you know what? Whatever. Janus getting that speed boost, going with the old school missile count there. I've never really seen that, but that's fine. I don't know what the thought process is behind there. As QuikEMart gets the wave beam, Janus is coming out of that speed missile or speed booster room. Both about a minute apart. We're talking about 4 minutes in PBs. This run could go anywhere, especially when we're talking about the boss. Okay, the bosses could be doing anything, especially Phantom. Worst room in the game. I get it. I get it. Seemingly the worst room in the game. Just saying. Just saying. So, QuikEMart is coming out of Norfair as Janus comes into Wave Beam. We're going to see QuikEMart is in great shape for the Alpha Spark. Let's see what he does here. Looks like he is setting up for it as Janus comes out of the worst room of the game. Coming for that wall jump, missing it a little bit. Quickie getting ready for the Alpha Spark. Looks like he is set up for it, and he is missing it just a little bit. That happens. I can totally attest to that as Janus is coming out of Norfair as well. QuikEMart coming into Red Tower here. Let's see what happens. He's going to be making his way totally up the top of Red Tower, making his way over to Power Bomb, and making his way into the most misunderstood boss fight, which is Phantom. He just doesn't have any friends. He is just totally misunderstood. Nobody takes the time to talk with him, but that is okay. We'll get there eventually. QuikEMart making the hero shot. One jump all the way up into Red Tower. Perfect. Janus coming out of Norfair as well. Not far behind, maybe a minute and a half at most. This run is anybody's run. All right, so QuikEMart getting those power bombs. Janus is going to have to get the swag spark. Let's see if he does it to save that time. Looks like he short charges it. Let's see if he does it as QuikEMart gets that damage boost, making his way up to Phantom. That is great movement here. Janus missing it just a little bit. Not going to buy him a bunch of time there, but you know what? That's perfectly fine here as QuikEMart makes his way up into his way to the wreck ship. All right, Janus making their way up into Red Tower as QuikEMart makes his way up towards Moat. Janus looks like he's making his way up into Hero Shot. Misses it just a little bit. Let's see if he gets that follow-up. Oh, he misses the backup strat. That's okay. That's going to buy him a little time, though, as QuikEMart is making his way across Moat. Looks like he's going for Ocean Fly. Let's see if he nails it. Oh, and just barely misses it, guys. Ocean Fly is a very tough strategy there. What he wanted to do was hit that missile and for that door to open and him to just go across a little bit later, so he went across without bonking on that. An extremely tough strategy. Almost hit it. Worth noting, by the way. QuikEMart going across into Phantoon, into the wrecked ship. In great shape with health, by the way. He should not have to farm here as Janus gets those power bombs. Also in great shape. Let's see what Janus does in terms of going across the moat as QuikEMart goes straight into Phantoon. We're going to be seeing what's going on here today, guys. Janus missing it a little bit, not going for the first openings and the power bombs. I've never seen that, but that's fine. Janus going straight up into it as Quickie starts the fight into Phantoon, the most misunderstood boss in the entire game. Phantoon just has nobody. He's got nobody. He's got no friends. He's got no family. And you know what? He just wants to talk, and everyone just wants to kill him. I don't understand, but that is perfectly fine. QuikEMart starting that, getting ready for that X Factor. Let's see what he does here. Misses that charge shot. Misses the second charge shot. Gets that one there. Let's see if he's getting... Oh, he misses the X Factor, guys. If you don't know what that is, an X Factor, so he's got those power bombs selected. An X Factor is a charge shot with those with his power bombs selected. Those 4 particles come together at the same time. If you miss them, those stay on the screen and cannot disappear until they hit something, which means you can't do anything unless you hit it. Again, QuikEMart looking for that X Factor. Looks like he's trying to get it. Gets it right there. So it looks like it's going to be, at the very least, a 3-cycle Phantoon. At the very best, you can do a 2-cycle Phantoon. Wasting a little time here, QuikEMart is, as Janus makes his way over into the wrecked ship, doing the same thing. Looks like we're going to be, getting that 3-cycle. QuikEMart does, missing the first X Factor, but making it up with the second one, and then cleaning up house with the third one. Not a bad Phantoon at all. Janus coming into the fight with a little bit less health than you probably want, but that's okay. 173 is not the worst health as QuikEMart. These guys high-fiving as they exit and enter the same room here. Let's go. Janus coming into that fight here as QuikEMart leaves. QuikEMart's going to be picking up the last supers of the entire run here. Janus starting that fight with Phantoon. Let's see if they can do any better here. Janus trolling him a little bit with a slow here. Phantoon trolling Janus with that slow. Let's see what we got here as QuikEMart makes his way up into the attic. Oh, trying Doppler at Janus with the miss there. If that's going to be okay, that's going to cause them a little... QuikEMart makes his way up into the attic. Let's see. He's got plenty of power bombs if he wants to spark here as Janus tries to make it work. Janus having a little trouble with the Doppel strategy. That is okay. Oh, QuikEMart missing the attic spark there. Going with the old school missiles. Let's see what happens here. Should have plenty of room. Wasting the time. I don't know if they are aware of what Janus is doing here. Janus having a little bit of trouble with the Doppel here. So if you don't know what the Doppel is, there's 2 ways to take down Phantoon. You've got the Doppel strategy, you've got the X Factor strategy. The Doppel strategy is what Janus is trying to do, which is essentially trying to short charge as you run towards Phantoon and shooting as many missiles as possible. The X Factor is where that particle is when you have the power bomb selected, and then Janus taking down Phantoon. Fantastic. A little bit longer, but you know what? Taking down Phantoon, a lot of runs have gone to Phantoon. So you know what? We cannot argue against that. So again, X Factoring is when you have the wave beam and you're doing charge shot with power bomb selected. You have those 4 particles when they come in. That is essentially 4 super missile damages happening at once. So that is one way that you can double round Phantoon. You can also Doppel, which is essentially running towards Phantoon as you are shooting missiles. One of the other things there. two different ways. Not the easiest way to do it. QuikEMart going into bowling alley room, about to pick up the best item in the game. Boom! All right, so QuikEMart picking up that grab suit as Janus makes his way up into bowling alley room. Happening right now. All right, Janus having a little bit of trouble with the spark there. Not going to be able to have that as QuikEMart makes his way over, skipping those moat missiles there. Again, definitely not necessary, but you know what? Those are a safety strat there. QuikEMart missing those. You only need 20 missiles and 10 supers there. You really only need 15 missiles and 10 supers there, but that is the bare minimum. If you're not comfortable with that, sometimes people will pick up the moat missiles. Guys, we have an extremely close race here. It is unbelievable. All right, so Janus going into bowling alley room as QuikEMart is making his way down into Red Tower here again. Guys, we are probably maybe 2.5 minutes now. QuikEMart making his way into Meridia as he extends his lead ever so slightly here. Again, QuikEMart's got probably about 4 minutes in terms of PBs. So here we go. Janus picking up the best suit as QuikEMart busts through that terminal there. That tube. Boom. QuikEMart makes his way over into Batwoon as Janus is trying to make his way over to Meridia. We are talking about 2.5 minutes, maybe 3 at this point. QuikEMart extending that lead a little bit, but we know the run is not over. Both of them still have to fight Batwoon, still have to fight Dragon and Ridley. This run could go any which way. Race settings could do anything as QuikEMart travels up Everest. So clean. So clean. Janus making his way down into Red Tower. Powerbomb here by QuikEMart, getting ready to go up to Batwoon. Has plenty of powerbombs here to X Factor Batwoon. I have a feeling that he's going to try an X Factor Batwoon. Again, X Factoring Batwoon, an extremely free 4 supers, plus the 7. Oh, with the short charge there. QuikEMart just styling here. Let's see what happens here. If he gets it, it's going to be great. He gets short charge it. Boom. Oh, he misses it just a little bit, causing the... It's going to be a little bit of time there. That's not a bad backup by Quickie, but that extra particle there with the super, and still not a bad backup strat by Quickie. Again, if you miss that particle beam there, that is going to not only lag the game, but it adds extra time here. Janus going with the save and the recharge. All right. So Quickie's going to be going over and with the kill there. Perfect. He's going to need some extra supers here. He knows that as he keeps farming here. Boom. All right, he knows it. Let's see if he can get that full halfie here as he makes his way up into Norfair. This run has come a little bit closer here. Missing the halfie here as he tries to force it. That's perfectly fine. I cannot judge because you know what? It's a little bit hard for me. Both of these runners here are in the 50s, so I hope you guys aren't judging them. You know what? This game is extremely hard, and in a race setting, you know what? some of those things that you have to do here. Some of those techniques are just a little bit hard. So QuikEMart with a little bit of lead here as Janus tries to make his way over here. Janus, QuikEMart going with the old school save here. Looks like he's going to save it. Dragon not extremely comfortable with it. You know what? That's okay as Janus makes his way over to Batoon. Janus with the Batoon. If he can get an extremely good Batoon kill, he might be able to make up some time here, but you know what? Janus has 0 power bombs, so he's going to have a perfect Batoon kill without the X Factor as QuikEMart goes into Dragon, guys. Let's see what happens here. Metadog knows what's going on. I am extremely hard right now, guys. If you are not, then you are not watching the same stream that I am right now. Let's get some hype here. Janus with the extra. Here we go. Having to go with the old school here. Hitting it. QuikEMart is going to have to nail this here. Let's see if he goes for the old school. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for the X Factor and the hit. Oh, and he hits it. He could be getting Batoon here, or Dragon here in about 2. Hits it. Could be one more. Unless he gives him Swoop City. Quickie in the heart of the Dragon fight. Oh, missing it just a little bit. Getting a little bit penisy there. Nailing the missiles, but missing it just a little bit. He is just one spark away. He wants it so bad. He is just making some mistakes here. This run is still his by every means, but oh my god, he's missing it. Right here. He's waiting for those misses. He's trying to force it. Getting those. He's getting swooped city as Janus is making up time here. This is not what QuikEMart wanted in terms of a Dragon fight, as Janus is getting closer. If Janus gets a great Dragon kill, we could be talking just on it. Janus is killing it here. QuikEMart just getting the kill there as Janus is killing the turrets here. So we are extremely close here. All right. QuikEMart coming out of that space jump, which is the worst item in the game. If you don't agree with me, then at me, bro. Then at me. I will fight you every day on that. Janus needs that. Missing the head on that, but getting the slight charge on there. Janus is going to need to do a little bit better. Still missing the head here. Barely hitting Dragon, doing some damage, but not enough here. Janus is doing an amazing job at charging, but not doing the best job at actually... There we go. QuikEMart making their way towards Plasma's Park. Extending that lead, or at least keeping the lead. I wouldn't say extending it, but Janus really needs to kill Dragon here extremely fast. Getting picked up by Dragon, that's not what they wanted at all. All right. QuikEMart is making their way over into Plasma as Janus is still having a little bit of trouble here. Oh my god, Janus needs to be extremely careful. Good betting it. Oh my god, betting it on the charge shot. This is extremely dangerous. Let's go, Janus. We don't want to rip right here. Oh, God, that is extremely close. I've never been so close to a heart attack in my life. Janus really trying to push it here as QuikEMart makes his way over into Plasma Spark. Oh, my God. It's so close. Oh! I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I'm freaking out right now. Janus really needs to cool it. Oh, my God. Janus needs to make it in terms of this. Oh, getting that extra. Okay. Getting those 4 supers there. And by supers, I mean just regular misses. Oh, killing Dragon. Oh, my God, guys. That is just ridiculous. QuikEMart making their way out of Plasma Spark with that Plasma Missile going into Toilet as Janus is going to be making their way over into Space Jump, the worst item in the game. I hope you guys are with me. That was just ridiculous. Woo! Guys, I hope you are enjoying this excitement tonight between these two runners. Again, thank you so much for ending your weekend with us. There's so many things you'll be doing at any given moment. You're spending time with us. We will always appreciate that. This community cannot be spoken highly enough. So do me a favor, give JanusZeal and QuikEMart a like, a follow, a subscribe, whatever platform they're on. They're giving you high-octane content in the hottest category in Super Metroid, the 80% category. The 80% tournament going on right now. A huge shout-out to the organizers. A huge shout-out to Speed Gaming. Seriously, this has been amazing, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. QuikEMart making their way back down to Janus is making their way across Meridia, going into Plasma Spark here. Guys, this run is still not over. QuikEMart's probably got about 3 minutes. They are close to PBs. I don't have the splits in front of me. I'm just saying that QuikEMart probably has about 3 minutes, and Janus is about behind 3 minutes. So, QuikEMart's PB is 55.49, and Janus's is 59.55. So we're probably pretty close to those PBs in terms of what we're doing right now. You know what? That is pretty admirable when we are talking about a race setting, because races can just change everything. And I speak from experience because I am a little baby. All right, so Janus making their way up into Plasma as QuikEMart makes their way through into Ice Beam. Okay, so Janus is farming a little bit there. You know what? With the amount of energy that they have, I am not against that. Took a little extra time, but you know what? That is some free energy right there. It's probably the quickest way that they can actually farm as QuikEMart makes their way down here. Looks like they're going the north route here. The north route is probably just a little bit faster. If you are doing both of those routes optimally, north route is probably about 2 minutes or 2 seconds, I should say, slower. So I can't fault QuikEMart for going with what they feel comfortable with, especially at this point when they have such a large lead. All right. Janus missing the move there, failing to go with the understrat. You know what? Maybe just as fast there. That is perfectly fine. Going over towards the toilet as QuikEMart is making their way over into the lava. Highly doubtful that they're going with a way over to Lower Norfair much faster than Janus is, as Janus is going to be making the way out of Meridia, going over into Ice. Let's go, guys. If you are not hyped for this race, then I don't know what's going on with you. You need to check your pulse. You need to go to your PCP right now, make an appointment, because you are probably legally dead. This is some great quality content right now, and I want you guys to be hyped for it. If you're not, then you know what? You can go back to running whatever game that you like to run. Mega Man X? I don't know. There's no problem with it. I don't judge you guys. But you should be hyped for this right now, because if you are a Metroid fan, this is amazing. As QuikEMart makes the lava spark going over across into Lower Norfair. That is some swag spark action right there. Janus making their way into Norfair right now, going over into Ice Beam. Not far behind, but you know what? They're probably both on PB pace here. We're talking mere minutes away, and you know what? In a race setting, anything can happen. QuikEMart electing to go, just not even worrying about the donkey roll there, just killing that space pop, saying, you know what? I don't want to go for the swag spark. That's fine. Everyone wants the donkey roll, but you know what? I will not conform to your standards. Going over into Ridley right now as Janus picks up that Ice Beam. Let's see what they go. Are they going to go north? Are they going to go south? Who knows? Remember, south route is probably 2 seconds faster if done optimally. That could be just enough for them to catch up into QuikEMart. Janus looking to go into the southern route. Let's see what we have here. Oh, not going all the way back, but you know what? Still not getting caught up at all. Let's see if Janus tries to spark across. That could be a huge lead there. Looks like they are not trying to do that, but you know what? That is okay. Still trying to pick up about 2 to 5 seconds there. Missing that. We could be even right about now. QuikEMart not doing the kegels there. Going into the Ninja Space Pirate room. Oh, let's see what we got here. Going for the old-fashioned route, not trying to do the Shine Spark. That is okay. Janus making their way across into Lower Norfair. Let's see what happens here. Space Pirates, you go. Okay, so QuikEMart making their way across here just a little bit. I am surprised they went into the lava, taking that damage here. Let's see if they do any sort of farming. Not at all. Making their way across. Their ammo is extremely good right now, but the health is just a little bit low. But if they are feeling confident against Ridley, you know what? They're going to pull it, and that is what QuikEMart is doing. QuikEMart is starting that Ridley fight here with the free shots. Manipulating Ridley into that left corner. Remember, you cannot get hit by that side. As Janus makes their way through Lower Norfair, and not too far behind, guys. It's going to be interesting to see. Does QuikEMart know where Janus is? Are they going to go for that safety strat in terms of picking up that Ridley E-Tank? Let's see what happens here as QuikEMart is doing a fantastic job. I don't think they've been hit by Ridley at all. Still 3-6. Oh, commentators curse as Janus is trying to make their way up into Ridley area. QuikEMart getting picked up. This is perfect. Janus making their way up. Are they going to do the donkey? Let's see. Nope. Oh, nobody trying to do the donkey roll. Nobody's swag percent. QuikEMart not picking up the extra energy tank. Let's see if that comes back to bite him. He must know where Janus is right now. He's not that far behind. This is still anybody's game, especially going into Turian, guys. There's only been one safety save here. Anything could happen. Janus making their way down, trying to go into the Space Pirate, trying to kill him as QuikEMart. These guys are going to be high-fiving here extremely soon. Janus going for the scatter bomb here as QuikEMart's going to be out of here. These guys are going to be high-fiving in this building right here, right now. Boom! High five! What's up? GG, guys. Janus going over into Ridley as QuikEMart's going to be out of that Lower Norfair area. This is, at this point, is QuikEMart's race to lose. That is not to say that this race is over. I'm just saying that QuikEMart has a sizable lead here, probably by about 4 minutes, making their way over into Turian. Turian is not exactly easy. It is going to be the last area in the game, but you know what? If they know what they're doing, Quickie has an extremely easy route coming through if they feel confident. Janus fighting those Space Pirates coming through here, Ninja Space Pirates, not to be confused with the Ninja that everyone on Twitch here. Yeah, we're not talking about that Fortnite ninja, okay? That dude knows what's going on. That's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. So Janet's gonna be going into Ridley here. All right, so Janus needs to make sure that they have a great fight against Ridley here as QuikEMart is going to be power bombing across. QuikEMart going for the old school here. Janus needing to get those extra shots here on the corner. Not happening though, but that's okay. We're going to be extremely close here. Janus is going to have to kill Ridley here. Getting picked up, not necessarily. QuikEMart is going to be making his way out of Norfair, making his way up into Meridia, and almost on his way to end game here. Oh, no! Janus gets hit! Oh, my God! I don't think that Janus had a safety save. Oh, no! Oh, no, and unfortunately, Janus has officially quit in SRL, so Janus has forfeited and gets an official SRL time of 3 hours. That is so unfortunate. Oh, no. Guys, that is what happens and should not be judged by anyone. It is just in this format, in this situation, in a race, when you have to push. Janus had a PB that was 4 minutes more than QuikEMart and probably had to push it, or felt like they had to push it a little more. That is not what you want to see, but again, should not be judged at all. That was a great run by Janus. That run was so close to QuikEMart. Very, very, very unfortunate. Oh no. All right, let's all pay our respects to JanusZeal here as QuikEMart makes their way over into the ship. I don't want to see chat saying anything. Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. This is a moment of silence. Once QuikEMart passes the ship, we can all talk again. All right. It was actually pretty good, guys. I'm surprised you actually did that. Okay, so JanusZeal, I don't want you to feel bad. And again, anyone that is new to this speed run, anyone that doesn't know much about Super Metroid, that's not a part of the community, that doesn't know what's going on, I don't want you to think that Janus, quote unquote, lost it or quote unquote is a loser, a new whatever. It in this sort of category, in this sort of run, in this sort of race, it is extremely normal for that to happen. It is extremely tough in a race setting to go head to head to someone that is 4 minutes ahead of you. I can't speak highly enough of Janus here. I know they got a forfeit here. They chose to forfeit. They get that 3 hours, but you know what? It was so much closer than that, guys. I hope you appreciate that, and I hope you appreciate what these runners were putting on tonight. So again, it is QuikEMart's run. Their PB is 55:49. I can't say that they're on PB pace. I don't know until we get probably after baby skip here. I don't know if they have that in their back pocket. But you know what? This is a decent run for QuikEMart. Let's see if they can pull it off here. They are in the winner's seat here. Let's see if they can finish it then. Are they in the winner's circle? Guys, thank you so much again for spending time with myself, with these two runners on this Sunday night, the end of your weekend. There's so many things you can be doing at any given moment. Spend time with all of us. I hope that you guys are appreciating the entertainment that's going on tonight. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, I don't care about myself. I really don't. I hope I haven't taken away from the entertainment, but do me a favor and like and follow JanusZeal and QuikEMart, these two runners that are putting on fantastic entertainment for you guys. Really, I hope you're enjoying it. This is some high quality Metroid action, and you know what? A race that was this close is just amazing. Any finished race, in my opinion, is always good. So hopefully that's what we get from QuikEMart. Let's see if we can actually get a PB. I know commentators curse, but let's go with it tonight. Again, Janus, thank you so much. And you know what? If we get you, I don't know if you're still listening, if we can get you in the end for a quick interview, then hopefully we can talk to you. If not, great stuff tonight. I don't know if this is your last race or not, but let's see some good stuff in the future. I believe in you. Great stuff. So going on to QuikEMart here, looks like he is not trying to actually group the Metroids here, which is unique. I don't know many people that don't try to group them in this room here. Looks like he's grouped here, but he is still in great shape here. 20 missiles, 10 supers, almost full health. This guy is in great shape. Let's see if he has that baby skip in his back pocket. In his back pocket. All right, QuikEMart coming into one of the worst rooms in the game because you know what? It's just the saddest. This little baby Metroid, you know what? He's just trying to hug you, and everyone just tries to get away from him. He just wants a hug. And you know what? QuikEMart's like, you know what? No, I don't want this hug. I'd get out of here, dog. No, I don't want your hug. I don't want your love. No, I'm really good. I'm okay. Get the heck away from me. Oh no! And he can't get away from it. That baby Metroid is just giving him his love. You know what? That's okay though. That's okay. He's still leaving that baby Metroid. You know what? It made him feel better. Why not? Why not? What's the harm in this right now? At this point. Ooh, going with a super when he could have gone with the regular missiles and then refilled. That is perfectly fine. That's okay. Should not come against him as long as he can get those SpaghettiOs in where he wants to. All right, so coming across here, making his way over. Definitely almost had the baby skip. Coming down. Oh, going for the safety save, because why not? Janus is so far behind. It is literally a moot point. Or a moot point. However you want to say it. I know the correct way, but if you want to say moot point, you know, a cow could say moo, right? It could be a moo point. It's a Friends reference. If you guys don't like me, you want to write me off about that, that's fine. Okay, so QuikEMart. Oh, going with the Zepatite skip. First try, going over with it. You know what? That is perfectly fine. Making his way over into Mother Brain, killing those SpaghettiOs, just saying, you know what? I know what I'm doing. Let's go. I don't need your extra carbs here. Mother Brain, take these extra spaghettis. Boom! Done. No SpaghettiOs for him. Guys, for some reason, I don't have the link to switch over the game audio, so I really apologize. I am aware of it, but I can't do it at this point. And you know what? You guys are just listening to myself, and I am super sorry about that because I am the worst. But you know what? QuikEMart's here. Okay, so we've got 4 energy tanks here, right? So the biggest thing QuikEMart has to worry about is that catch-up. Oh my god, is there going to be another one? He's got to get out of there. And he does. Perfect. Oh my god, he needs to hit this. Looks like he does. And you know what? QuikEMart just taking that extra damage just for the heck of it. Knows what's going on. And we are at a finished run here. QuikEMart is really not at a position where he has to worry about finishing the run. This is amazing. So, quote unquote, he should not die here. But he could lose a little time here. So he's at a 54.09. It's going to be extremely close to his PB, but I don't think he can PB. Honestly, in a race setting, that's pretty good. My guess is that he's going to get about a 56.30. Really, really not that bad in a race setting at all. Not at all. So, great stuff. Great stuff. All right, guys. So it looks like none of us are going into an interview. So, guys, seriously, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Can't thank you enough. This was Super Metroid Any Percent. We've got about a week and a half of this group stage left. So if you are ready for some more high-octane content, it is going to be coming at you on one of these speed gaming channels. Thank you so much for the organizers. Thank you so much for speeding again. One last time, thank you guys for being here, supporting. Give these runners some love. JanusZeal and some QuikEMart right here. Boom, both of these guys. Great stuff tonight. I hope you guys are back for some high quality Any Percent tournament runs starting tomorrow. But it looks like that is it. So JanusZeal, QuikEMart, amazing stuff. I'm PJ Mexican. I'm going to be signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I love you guys. Peace out. We'll see you again soon.